Hey everyone, welcome back to the place we are testing every single glove that I bought on Amazon. Today we are testing the Comfy Package medical exam nitrile gloves. This was made by a random name generator, right? Comfy Package. And then it's got a picture of like a box with dishes in it. Like this was a randomly named company, I'm pretty sure. All right, I'm gonna stop yabbering. Now, if you have medical gloves, it has to go through all of these different standards. You gotta test them for all these different chemicals. And we're not gonna do that here because that would be one, boring, and two, would take too much time. Although you would have a great time, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thrilling.
Yeah, absolutely thrilling. But this is a quick test that we can compare all the gloves that we've tested against to see which ones do the best. All right, I'm gonna try putting these on. Now I'm going to do the unofficial Lloyd, the wince test. Oh, that was wince level 0. Okay, that was probably the most breaking. Yeah, that was not. I don't know what kind of comfy package they're selling, but the website is comfypackage.com. Okay, this is manufactured for Rykel Corp, made in China. Now, if something says medical, or sorry, says nitrile, especially if it says medical, that means it needs to meet United States standards for those things, which is ASTM D6319. And there are other standards as well. Chris could talk to you rough about them, believe me. He has. But the interesting thing is there's no date on this. Am I missing that? Do you see any date on this Comfy Package? You see a date on there? I don't see a date. And if it doesn't have a date, that's not meeting standards right there. You need to have a manufacturer's date, so you know how old the gloves are, so you know how long they will last. So we're going to hold this since it says medical gloves, medical nitrile. We're going to hold them to those. Yeah, this smells like a mostly clean dentist office. This is the elongation and tensile strength machine. And no, I didn't name it just so that I could say the word elongation 100 times in this video. It actually is meant to stretch the glove to its breaking point, which I'm about to be stretched if I have to do another glove test. So once this starts, it must pass 500% elongation. Otherwise, it fails the United States standards. That might seem like a lot, but look, it's the US, man. We got high standards here, what can I tell you? And the other thing is it's going to test tensile strength, which is what this map is here. It's got to beat at least 14, which I think we've only had one fail that. Well, we've had some come pretty close. I don't see it being charted on here.
It's rather high.
Okay, so the higher it is, the earlier it is, the more chances that this thing's going to break pretty early. Oh yeah, this thing is like very steep, and it did break. This Comfy Package is not working too well. Okay, so it had a elongation of 368.57%, but tensile strength of 20.4, not horrible on that. Again, it's failing American standards there, which is not a surprise because China is really, really great at manufacturing a lot of things, but they did not manufacture gloves until very recently. So I think the glove manufacturing scene is a little bit new there, and they don't have all of their things dialed in. That's just my opinion. And then also, you got to put those things on a boat, and then they got to get here, and they're baking in the sun, and that causes the gloves to cure more and more as they get over here. It's much better, we think, to buy your gloves locally and get them made as soon as possible and use them. Thank you guys so much for watching this review of the Comfy Package medical exam gloves. And I appreciate you. Love you. I'll see you on the next test. Too strong? The love? Too soon? Too soon? Probably.